Hello, everybody. Welcome to Serendipity, 7 p.m. Tuesday night cash Scrims. Last week I did not stream them on Tuesday, Thursdays. I did, you know, trying to fill out the week for streaming and everything. So I hope you guys get used to seeing me 2 times a week here. Hopefully. But with that being said, let's get to the teams that we have playing tonight. We have Emperor, Just for Fun, New Era, Red Alert, Broken Spirits, Retirados Gaming, Elite Esports, Shoot to Survive, X-Rated, TenIQesports, Exo Elites, NERF, Rival 6, Golden Phyra, Vikings Esports, Inhuman Esports, almost there. Sinners, Sleeping Force, Villains, and Sentinels. That is the lobby for tonight. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy the action that comes with it. And we shall see what teams are going to be looking to come out on top of every map, especially starting with Erangel. What's good, Ghosty? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So shall see who's gonna be taking these games for themselves. Who's gonna be taking overall? We're gonna be starting off with Erangel here. I think there was a little bit of extra time added, so we shall see how this does go. But I hope you guys do enjoy the stream. Appreciate you guys stopping by, showing some support to me, these teams, to Serendipity Scrims. Yeah. Shall see how tonight just goes overall for these teams and everyone. Just like, winner, overall team winner gets cash prize. And then not just that, there's also MVP who gets money to themselves as well. So like the winner of overall team, I would assume would be top fragger or MVP anyways. So shall see how that is gonna go. So best of luck to these teams that are playing tonight. I think we are waiting on some people to get on, and not really sure what's going on, but hopefully we do get started here soon. Again, welcome guys, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys stopping by, taking your time out of your day stopping by the stream. Should be getting started here. Not really sure on what we're waiting on. Alrighty, here we go, everybody. Let's see how this does go for game number 1 of 7 p.m. tonight. Some of these teams, I might mess up their names for a sec. Might forget them for a sec. Depending, but we shall see how that goes. So we are going to start off on to Emperors here, and yeah, let's see how this does go here tonight. Again, best of luck to these teams, and shall be seeing who's going to be looking to take it all for themselves. Alright, now let's take a look at the playing path. It is going to start just a little below Novo there, passing by Military, going all the way to that west side of the beach side there, a little below Hospital. Going to be passed by places like the Gatka area, Corey, Fair Pier, not too far from Pachinki, Hospital, South George, Farm, Milta area, Military as well. Primorse you could possibly get to as well. So we shall see how this game goes. So we shall see how this does go. Do have a couple teams over here towards the Novo side. We have Sentinels as well as, I think this is Villains. They're just a duo. Not sure why. Yeah, Villains over here, but let's take a look at the rest of these teams and see where they're going to be going. We might have 3 teams going for Ferry Pier, or actually TenIQ might be not looking to go to Ferry Pier, but we do, by the looks of it, have 2 teams going to Ferry Pier, 2 teams in Military as well, and 2 teams over here by Farm Split, as we do have the likes of Sleep and Force here, right next to the likes of Broken Spirit. Reaper here with a QBZ and a vest. He has a full squad on him. Is it enough bullets to be able to get rid of these players? Molly's coming on out. Smoke. Pistol in hand. Cozy having a DBS. Gonna take out Reaper there. The full squad of Broken Spirit being a little too split up. Emperor's now getting into their fight here with the likes of Inhuman Esports. Looking to take this fight. Josh getting tagged on up. That's going to be Lil Fox there with the QBZ. He has a 6X on it, but Lil Fox going to be getting spotted. Reverse, dying to Teddy. Lil Fox needing to be a little careful there not to get... not to take any unnecessary fall damage there. Hey, he's low on HP. He does get knocked. That's going to be Assault. Rana low on HP here. Looking to try to cross, but Inhuman's not allowing it. Octo in the building there. Assault trying to cross himself. He might just bleed out though while trying to cross, but that's more than likely going to be Inhumans getting that elim on to Assault. Bro is pro, looking for an off angle, wrapping right here, might be able to do so. Rana not in the very best position, not going to be able to cross here with the UMP 2X as well as the AK. Bro is pro on the side, needing to possibly move more right. Joshy a little tagged up, slowly healing on up himself. We have another fight going on, as that's going to be TenIQ over here. TenIQ picking up an elim there onto Elite Esports. Elite Esports taking up 2 eliminations there. They have Rax knocked right now, possibly looking to pick him on up. There's 2 more players from TenIQ, but they are actually 2 more players. We have Cat, Karate, and Fatal. Fatal's going to get knocked though. Now just down to Karate, as Beam Purcells they're going to be getting tagged up. Alex picking up the likes of Rackies. Now going to be looking to heal up even more here before making the push there on to the likes of Karate. Emperors taking another loss there. I think that might be Emperors taking out their Rackies. Pushing up, pump in hand. take out Kratty. Kratty get into Kratty with the DPS, so if I'm you, I would have that pump out because you get knocked there. Kratty with the DBS, picking up 2, now just down to see. As Kratty's gonna look to be hooking up a nade here to throw onto Beam. Kratty trying to go for that thirst. Gonna look to heal up even more. He has a mid that he can possibly heal up to full HP, but he's gonna look to use bandages instead. Possibly some boosters, but he's looking to push on up AKN and guessing Kratty's hand. But that's gonna be the Scar in his hand instead, and Beam is gonna pick up his teammate X-rated, looking to push on over towards Emperor and Inhuman. Just a trio. They did lose Pixel, Wolfox, and Octo. Last 2 alive for Emperor. Silas pushing on down for X-rated. X-rated needs to be a little careful. Brar himself needs to be a little careful here as well. So let's see how this does go. Octo looking to peek on out towards Brar. Brar slowly moving on back. Movement looking a little bit weird, but you know, we all have that time. We shall see how this goes. They're looking to get into a fight here with Golden Phyra. As Zoo is not. Wow, she's going to get that thirst. As the rest of the team looking to push on over towards Fall. Fall looking to jump. Drive off the hill there. Trying to get to his teammate. So gonna get thirsted there. Now, no one's gonna be looking to take some shots there. Towards Golden Phyra. Golden Phyra gonna be looking to get out of their zone. Looking to favor more of this eastern side. And the 3 teams still over here by the bridge of military on the west side. But we also have Rival 6 over there as well. So we shall see what happens with them. Trying to cross on over if possible. And we do still have Sentinels down here with the likes of the duo of Villains. 32 Nosh. Close on up here. As well as his teammate looking at Villains right now. Head on up here to shoot to survive. So we have Bob. Gonna be looking to hop into his buggy over here. So there's a player not too far from him from NERF. That's gonna be Suck there. Suck here. We have Cran. Red flag. Suck. Bob looking to get out of there. Bob gonna get beamed out the buggy there. Going the absolute wrong way from his team. Now shoot to survive. Gonna be looking to turn on around and change their focus to NERF. Klaus gonna be looking to hop onto the windowsill. Might be looking to watch that buggy. Make sure nobody is able to get into it. It's now Octo picking up a knock. Silas getting a knock on to likes a little fox there as well. Sook not looking to go for the buggy as he might be aware that someone might be watching it, but we're gonna head on back over to Klaus as he's gonna be looking to suck right out of the buggy there. Survive, trading on over. Klaus getting the wrench there for his teammates. Gonna head on over here towards Inhumans. 3 eliminations to their name. X-rated might be looking to take this fight with the mirror. Silas, Ninja, K, and KD22. Gonna all be looking to possibly take this fight. Surrounding them right now. Zone continuing going to the south. Not the south, the east. Bro is pro and 4-6 at the bottom. Way there. Not be able to tag him up. Possibly gonna be looking to maybe reload his gun. It's gonna boost on up. He has an ace and an M4. They need to be careful. There is a player to their left here. That is gonna be Ninja on the side with the AUG 4X. he could possibly get the opening knock for them. As the East Bridge is going to be looking to be held off right now. Sentinels taking a knock as well. So we shall see how that turns out as well. As this game continues on, 18 teams up. Pro gonna get spotted there by Ninja, gonna get the opening knock there, as now Inhuman's gonna be aware with the likes of Silas pushing on up. Ninja almost getting knocked though. KD22 gonna get knocked. Silas looking to throw a nade on in, not gonna hit anything though. Sticky bombs, mollies, all coming on in here. So we shall see how this goes, as KD22 gonna be looking to try to get revived. Med kits, first aids, all getting used up right now. Joshy getting tagged up by the nade, bro. Is Pro. That's needs coming. Smoke's coming on out here from Silas, bro. Pro gonna get knocked. Bar trading shots with Ninja there. Coming on in. Kate and Silas possibly gonna be looking to push on in. Joshy holding a DBS in his hand. It is just Brar and Joshy. Joshy's setting on the steps right now. Shoyoung picking up knock. Brar gonna get knocked out, as now it is just down to Joshy here for Inhumans. Holding the stair angle. Not gonna be able to get the knock there. Let's see if he can get the 1v4 with the DBS. Utility need to come on out. KD22 gonna get re-knocked, but the nade going on in onto him though. That's gonna be them taken out. Just gonna head on over here towards Rival 6. We have Banger, GL lost, and Shuyoung. Banger might be looking to get the revive on to Geo there. Almost there. Right here with Broken Spirits, or what's left of Broken Spirits. So with the pump, low HP, needing to heal on up, but looking to take this fight towards Broken Spirits. Teddy gonna get that final elim there onto almost there. They're getting taken out there. Long driving on around. Car about to blow on up. Shoot to survive. And NERF continuing on their altercation. As that's gonna be another kill for us there. On to NERF. Dewey, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're gonna head on over here towards centers. And we shall see how this continues to play on out. Centers looking towards Shark Compound here. Rival 6 having their reset as their trio after losing Shuyoung. But we shall see how it does continue to go. You do see zone close and on in here, as you can see. Out to go zone number 3. 14 teams up, 41 alive. Still have a couple teams outside of zone. NERF just having red flag at the moment, making their way on in. Passed by Exo Elite there. Might run into Retirados Gaming. Geo, throw some smokes out. Trying to see if he can spot anything under the wall here. As Broken Spirits looking towards lost right now. What happened with zone number 3. Now to pop on up here. It does look favored. Milta in this compound that Centers hold. Centers just a trio, losing Neon to the likes of Rival 6 earlier on. So we shall see how this goes. Still have a few compounds inside the zone. There's compound right next to this compound of Centers. Over there on the side of the Rich. Ashio does get knocked there by 4W. Are we going to see the likes of Banger rotating back to go back for the res there? on to his teammate as lost. Probably one of the worst positions, but looking to move on closer towards Broken Spirits. Broken Spirits taking a knock. God Kid gonna be one getting knocked. 5 eliminations lost. Looking to do his own here. He has a DBS and M4 helmet almost gone. No vest. So he's gonna have to hold on to the DBS for dear life to hope to be able to survive longer. Teddy in one of the barn buildings. Rival 6 might be needing to watch the bridge here, as we do have Sentinels crossing on over. Rival 6 gonna hear that here, as Banger gonna hear those cars going onto the edge. Gio's gonna start taking some shots towards Sentinels. Sentinels gonna look to move along the ridge line here. Might look to play it here as well, but need to be careful as Nuera over here, the duo, losing Rajhug, as well as Wows as NERF. The solo looking towards Exo Elite, taken out of one of Exo Elites there. That's going to be Quackity getting taken on out. Shoot to survive. Might be looking to take that compound from NERF. Solo there. They might have heard those shots. Cross going to be leading the charge on in here. Are they going to be able to finish off NERF from earlier? Shall see. Casper, Darklight, Bob, and Klaus. Bob dying earlier on, sadly. Klaus aware here. They're going to start looking to use some util to throw in onto red flag here. Darklight throwing some C4 in. That's now Klaus looking to cook up a need here himself. Gonna look to throw it towards where red flag is going. Red flag going into the back room. Getting spotted there. Darklight using the pump. Klaus looking for a need there. Not that's gonna be NERF getting taken on out. Darklight getting that elimination. They're getting taken down to 1 HP there. Gonna be looking to get healed up. Casper looking to take some shots towards Red Alert there. Or actually, that's gonna be a Retirados Gaming. So that's gonna be a Cruel here. As Ashura, 2 cents a top. Carlu 2. Hey, shall see how this does continue to go here. As now they're going to be looking to regroup their teammates. Klaus moving on out here, taking a different angle. Darklight getting a knock there onto Ashura. Klaus might go into that player, onto that player, as he does. Estacia instead of the buggy. Shoot to survive up to 4 eliminations. Getting tagged on up there from Klaus. Casper and Darklight looking to move on up. Darklight up ahead there. Gonna spot Carlu. Carlu low on HP. They're looking to rotate on out of there. Taking the edge. Compound of Nota there. But there's a little split there. Senza top here. Down on the side. Darklight might have spotted him here. As he does see the smoke, he's gonna possibly beam him out the car here once he spots him. But not fully connected. As we have these fights from Red Alert on over here. 3 eliminations. We have New Era not too far away. Might be looking to force the fight onto them. Broken Spirits. Rival 6 all looking to need to make their way in. Rival 6 on the side of Sentinels, looking to share the side over here as Casper picking up the on to the likes of What's good, 6? Welcome to the stream. Rival 6 continue to take the shots towards Sentinels. On over here to shoot to survive, pushing on to Casper getting knocked. Now they're looking to return. Sensa top, gonna get knocked. Thirsted by Klaus though. Darklight looking to push on up. Gonna be holding it off for right now. 6 eliminations. Gonna throw some smokes out. As Klaus picks up the revive onto Casper. Cole setting on the side in here. Looking to hold the stairs for now. Darklight. Gonna be looking to try to cook up a nade here for now. Looking to throw it onto the stairs. Gonna tag him up. I think that might be a tag up from onto teammate Klaus. Getting tagged up by nade. Gonna be looking to heal up here. Need to be a little careful. DPS looking to push on in as they do take out Retirados Gaming. Loss does get taken out by the zone. Broken Spirit also still out. Shoot to survive. Now might be looking to move on into Exo Elites here. As Exo Elites taking shots towards them. As Milta still inside of zone. New Era now in the center of zone. Focus. We shall see how that goes. As Banger over here looking to pick up a knock on to Golden Phyra. Picking up that Elam as well. Putting them up to 5. As Centers taking last one. Broken Spirit still outside of zone. Gonna be looking to move on into Sleeping Force over here. Need to be careful here. Sleeping Force looking towards Teddy and them. Taking them on out. Klaus getting knocked there as well by Exo Elites. Darklight gonna be looking to try to pick up his teammate. Gonna be looking to throw some smokes out here. As they're trying to make their way in. 7 Elams here. Take a look at Casper's perspective here as he's trying to be that anchor point and hold it off for now. His team can move on in, get the replay. Trying to pick up a knock. Exo now looking towards X-rated. This might be the chance for Shoot to Survive to make their way on in and backstab this fight. Gonna start moving on in as they're smoking it up here as Exo trading these shots with X-rated. They did lose Quackity earlier. Now just on the trigger skills and Slayer. I'll see how this goes. Shots come on in. Shoot to Survive. Making their way in now. Gonna be looking to share the side with the likes of Exo. Are they gonna be able to take him out? Darklight with the Scar and Pump. Shall see how this goes. Klaus him up. Ninja did get revived. Klaus making his way on in. Nades coming out from left and right here. We shall see how this goes. Molly's coming on out as well. Casper throwing the nades out. Yeah, that's 5 more and 2 Molly's as well. So we shall see how this is going to continue to go here now. Are they going to look to apply the pressure on Exo, take him out? As Red Alert now looking towards the likes of Sleeping on edge. Exo now taking some knocks here. You be careful because Shoot to Survive now come on in. Casper needs to be careful moving on in here. X-rated taking some knocks as well. Casper gonna get knocked there, but Darklight trading. Darklight avoiding the shots of the MG3, picking up the thirst. 9 eliminations, 5 to Darklight. They're gonna be looking to pick up Casper here. X-rated trying to push on up, taking out the last player from Exo. X-rated still has a player knocked here. Are they going to be able to push on up to Shoot to Survive? Klaus holding on the backside here for now. Going to be looking to cook. Hanging up Ninja there. Ninja going to get knocked there by Nosh. As Sinners taking out Rival 6 as well. 10 eliminations there for Shoot to Survive. Darklight with 6. Klaus up with 4. Shall see how this continues to go. Darklight looking to hop on the house here. Actually be able to spot out X-rated as 32. Nosh does get taken out. Klaus is going to look to start smoking up here. They do have Centers to their left that they need to start by Klaus. Klaus knocking him out the buggy. There's still a player on the backside. Scarface getting tagged on away from the hovercraft as Shoot to Survive, trying to make their way on in. Klaus need to heal on up here. Dark and Casper looking to move on in from the right side. Going to be throwing the smokes out here for a path They're going to have to try to take this fight with the X-rated. They're going to be looking to play the Ridge. X-rated. Klaus getting on into the shed. Smokes in front. Casper. Dark into the lineup. Gonna be looking to start cooking up some util. Casper cooking up a need to throw in onto K here. K need to be a little careful. K getting tagged on up there by Dark's knee. Center's trying to push on up to Klaus. Try third party this fight. New Era still alive. On edge of zone. Silas gonna get knocked there by Darklight. Darklight looking to cook up another need here. Going into the building, tying them on up. K running back towards his teammate. Casper moving on in. Needs continue coming on in here. KD DBS getting tagged up by Darklight. Silas getting re-knocked there by Casper. That's going to be X-rated, fully eliminated. 12 eliminations here for Shoot to Survive. Now Klaus needing to try to make his way on in. Having Sinners to his left. Sinners being the snakes they are right now. Being the thorn in the side of Klaus right now. Klaus going to get knocked there by Red Alert. Now it's just down to Darklight and Casper here. They do spot there from Darklight. Going to get knocked there now, just down to Casper. It's going to be hard to get on into the zone. Casper might just go out to the play zone, as this might just be Red Alert's game. No one, just last one alive. Static out. Static not there, trying to play for placement here. Casper solo, as no one also solo. Casper playing for the placement right now. No one looking for Darklight gonna get thirsty there. No one getting spotted. Casper gonna go out to the play zone. No one getting the second place. No one looking to possibly need him here. Gonna be looking to get behind. Wall gonna throw a need on out. Vert gonna be looking to possibly throw a molly on out towards no one needs someone out. Vert gonna get knocked there. Vert. That's gonna be Bill almost getting knocked there as well. And that's gonna be Red Alert taking game number 1 here, having the zone to their favor. 10 eliminations to their name with the win. New Era taking second there with 3 eliminations. Shoot to Survive taking third there with 12 eliminations to their name. Topping Red Alert of kills, as Sinners taking 4th there with 4. X-Rated going out in 5th there with 8. Sleeping Force going on 6th with 2. Sentinels going out in 7th with 2. Rival 6 going on out in 8th with 5. So now we take a look at the rest of the results here now. As that was game number 1, we're going to be headed on over to game number 2 here in just a sec, as it is going to be Miramar. As this was the first airing of the night. TenIQ going to be the first team eliminated, going out with 2 eliminations to their name though. Not going out empty-handed. But let's take a look at stars of the match. Darklight going all out, 6 elims. Verk with best companion, and Dill with the finisher there. Reminder, MVP, I think it's MVP or top fragger. Yeah, top fragger does get $10 right now. Dark leading the charge there for top fragger. But we shall see if Shoot to Survive can also take it overall. But with that being said, we are going to be right back. So do stay tuned for the rest of the matches. And yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, everybody. After game number 1, they're going to red alert. Let's see how this goes, as we are going to be getting into Miramar here for the second game of the night. Do have 2 more games right after this one, as we too have a Sanok and 1 more Aaron go. Like I said earlier, that was just the first of 2. But with that being said, we shall see how it is going to be going here tonight with the rest of the matches left, as well as, Top Fragger, like I said, gets money, as well as the team who wins overall. But we shall see how that goes. So let's see how this game is going to go, as everybody else is now getting on in to the room. We should be starting up here in just a bit as well. So let's see how this goes. FN, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see how this goes. This one should be starting here pretty soon. Not really sure what we're waiting for right now. I think we're about to start. Not really sure, but we shall see. If you guys do have a favorite team, be free to support them. Obviously, is greatly appreciated to see. So yeah, let's get into Miramar now. Miramar is a bit of a bigger map. Well, not really a bigger map, but more of the terrain being a little different than the other maps. More hills and like everything. So let's see how this is gonna go. So we're gonna head on over to Red Alert, since they were the winners of last game. So let's see who's gonna be looking to take these games. Another good team that we did have frag on out was Shoot to Survive with 12 elims, topping Red Alert. I assume Shoot to Survive possibly gonna be in that like second place area right now, behind Red Alert by like by like 3 points, I'd say, due to New Era not picking up that many elims in that second place spot. But second place, you get them placement points, but if you can pick up a good amount of kills and keep on with that second place, you can stay pretty consistent. But with that being said, we're gonna hop in the plane as it does start a little above Puerto Coreso, going through Las Leones, Chumacera, and then on the west side, just above Valle del Mar. We're able to get to Impala, Pecado, possibly Monte Nuevo, La Avenida. So we shall see how this does go here. So let's see. This is going to continue to play on out. Again, everyone, if you are new here, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys stopping on by, supporting Serendipity and me. But with that being said, people are now jumping out the plane. So let's see how this is gonna go. Let's see where the fights take us. Let's take on a look as Impala might be looking for quite a few people looking to take a fight. We do have almost there. And Retirados Gaming landing right next to each other. NERF and Villains looking to get into it first here though. NERF picking up a knock already on to Villains, getting a thirst already as well. And Cruel getting thirsted there as well. Red Flag getting tied up here. As we do have Smokey as well as Pressure from Hora. But Emperors and Inhumans over here taking a fight as well. Multiple teams here. Red Flag looking to up even more, healing on up. Smokey trying to hold off. He has a Uzi but no helmet or vest. Needs to be a little careful here not to get spotted. That's almost there. And the likes of Retirados Gaming taking on the fight. Let's see if the likes of NERF gonna be looking to push up on that tower where Smokey is. Philo gonna get that thirst there. But we shall just wait and see for now. Weighing it on out. Red Flag possibly aware that there's a player up there almost there, losing Wiz. Hitman I think dropping Red Flag a need. Red Flag gonna be looking to possibly, oh, it is just a smoke actually. You might see if they looking to push across. Charlie picking up a knock onto Bro is Pro. Smokey still setting up their Red Flag. Moving on to the right side here. Probably not the smartest thing. Smokey still setting on up there. Red Flag, I think, is trying to bait Smokey on out. We have TenIQ here as well. Not just Emperor Esports. Assault. Gonna get knocked there by the likes of NERF. Retirados Gaming. Continuing on their fight with the almost there over here. Gonna head over there, go on knocked. Gonna get thirsted as well, as it is just down to Philo. Sensa low on HP. Over here by himself right now. Karu bits away. That's gonna be Sensa getting knocked. As now Karu making his way on up on a motorcycle here. He has an M4 and a shotgun. So we're gonna head back over here towards Impala after this fight. Philo trying to hold on off right now. So let's see how this continues to go on. Philo pushed a little bit up. He has Uzi in. He has a pump on his back. Let's head on back down here. TenIQ and NERF getting into it here. NERF taking a knock. Red Flag gonna be the one knocked right now. As they're looking to push on into TenIQ. Need to be careful of Emperor though, as they are across the road. So it's gonna make it a little harder for them to rotate. As now we do also have the likes of, who is taking a fight? Rival 6 over here taking a fight, picking up 2 elims here. Fuck, bless me. I'm not sure what team that is, but picking up 2 eliminations there, but losing a player as well. Using the Uzi. Red Flag gonna pick up the knockdown. Getting tagged on up there. Suck gonna be knocked as well. Suck gonna bleed on out. Emperor getting knocked and thirsted there by Dylan. Munch being the last one. Red Flag needed to heal on up here. As much. Last player on up. 1 elimination to their name. 4 elims here for NERF. And leading the charge right now, trying to push on in. He wants to take this fight and pick up these elims. And Humans taking another loss there as well. Now NERF looking to try to push on up here. Have a little more HP. Where Emperors and Humans continue on as well, but NERF gonna take a knock there. They need to push on up here. Punch. Gonna pick up another knock there. Can he get the 1v3 with the pump? He's low on HP here. As now that is gonna be TenIQ eliminated. Emperors over here continuing on their fight. Actually eliminating Humans, and Humans, they were full squad, but they only The likes of Emperor only getting 1 elim to their name. The zone is looking to favor towards more west side. Opozo being more centered of the zone. Monte as well. We also have Power Good, but more of Monte and Opozo have players inside, teams and players inside them right now. As everybody else is outside of the zone or barely inside the zone, like Picado and Chumacera. Gonna head on over here for Philo. Philo picking up the 3-piece onto Retirados Gaming. So we should see how this is gonna look to continue to go. So we do have Red Alert not too far away here as well. Su-57 looking to grab a buggy ring. Passing on by. That's now NERF and Ember. As Lil Fox does get spotted there by Red Flag with a 3x on the AK. Emperor now down to just Assault, Octo, and Rana. They do got a UAZ, so we shall see how it's going to continue to go. Axo looking to move on over towards the line. Philo picking up a knock. Philo going to get ran over there. Running right into the car. Is Emperor going to go look to take that fight, or they're going to look to continue on their fight with NERF here? NERF moving all around right now. Assault and Octo more on the lower part below NERF right now, as Rana in the coupe here looking to wrap around right now. So we shall see how this is going to be looking to go. Rana is trying to go for an off angle here for right now for his team to make sure it is a little bit easier. You take the fight onto NERF. 14 teams alive. Just the first zone still. 53 players alive with 14 teams up. So we shall see. It's going to look to continue to go there. Toronto now looking to move on up towards their teammates here. NERF. Where are these players here? Now we're going to start taking shots towards Rana. Those shots from Octo getting tagged up. Needing to heal on up here as well. Assault down by this bus with this UAZ zone does pop. El Pozo and Monte both still in the zone. We have Vikings and the likes of Elite 4 over here. Maybe looking to take a fight here. That's Elite 4. Elite Esports pick up a knock there on the Chow Chow from Vikings Esports. Vikings Esports now just out to a trio. Broken Spirit might be looking at third party here soon, but we shall see. EXO might be looking to take a fight with Red Alert, but we might see in just a bit. NERF now looking to rotate centers. Likes of Rival 6 here taking a fight. Rival 6 taking knocks left and right. Now it's just down to Shuyong. NERF taking the fight. Up there, and that's going to be Rival 6 taking on out. NERF just down to likes of Dylan and Red Flag here. Losing Hitman there. 6 elims to their name. Not too bad. Let's see if they can pick up some placements now. But we shall see here as we wait it on out. Shall see how this continues to go. 13 teams now. Newer on the southern side here need to make their way on in. Same with X-rated. Sentinels still outside of zone. NERF continuing on their fight with the likes of Empress taking another loss. Assault being knocked though. We do have Vikings Esports and Elite Esports continuing on their fight. Delusion getting healed on up. Elite 4T is knocked. Now it's just down to Blah Blah and Delusion here for Vikings Esports. And a 4v2. Who is going to win? NERF going to be taken on out there. Automatic is knocked right now. Alex with the UMP and M4. That UMP close range. More smokes coming on out here from Alex here. We're going to be looking to make the crash. Smokes coming in the garage. Just rock off the view. Blah, blah. Trying to take some shots as Elite Esports wrapping around. Iraqis now looking to regroup with Alex Assault. Getting knocked in the play zone. That, I believe, is a smoke. Delusion in the sec 4. Automatic going to get thirsted there. As I said before, it is just down to tagged on up there. Elite here, wherever Delusion is. Delusion looking to throw a molly on out there. There you are aware of where Vikings Esports players are. Blah blah getting on the balcony. Delusion's out there as Rax wrapping on around. No needs anything in his bag, but now the rest of the team looking to regrow. And 4T teams having a molly in need. Not gonna be looking to use them just yet. Rockies gonna be looking to move on in. Blah blah does get knocked there as now it's just one player. That's gonna be Rockies taking them on out there. So that's gonna be another team eliminated as we have X-Rated here taking some knocks. That is going to be the likes of New Era. Ninja playing a little too far from his team. Now, X-Rated looking to try to go pick him on up as Wallace does get knocked there. Trading on off. X-Rated might look to try to play aggressive there, but no one. Looking okay right now. Not being able to get tagged up onto him. No one getting tagged up though. Static looking to return the shots onto K. Picking up that knock onto him there as now Silas still up in front as well as Ninja. Static's gonna be aware of that, looking to cook up a need. Silas getting tagged on up. Needs coming on out here from Static. Is he gonna be able to tag up Ninja? Not, but Static's gonna look forward to Silas right now as Ninja's gonna be looking to try to go pick up his teammate. Static on up. Zone gonna be pushing them on in here right now. Shots coming up in. He'll get in there. Static looking to try to find an angle here as no one down below cooking up a need. On to Silas, but getting the knock. Silas getting tagged on up. No one's possibly gonna get thirsted here as Static taking those shots across. Static avoiding those mini shots right now. The rest of his team take shots. K on HP needing to heal up. Static needs to be a little careful here as Ninja's trying to wrap around onto here. He's gonna be looking to move on into the concrete. No one's gonna bleed on out. Ninja trying to push on in here as now the rest of New Era is gonna be looking to move on over here to help out their teammate. Just trying to push on up. Wow, this is gonna Static's gonna push on out actually. Get that knock as Wallace and Rag keep pushing on up. Static with picking up the molly there now. Silas down below taking a little bit of stand damage there as it's just down to him. Silas. Try to see how this is gonna continue to look to play out here. To 11 teams. Zone looking to continue going up to El Pozo. Shoot to survive, playing that more northern side of the hill of El Pozo. Elite Esports taking the inside, the edge of El Pozo there. Some teams on the side. Red Alert looking to take a fight with Sinners here. Red Alert taking a couple knocks there. Dill gonna get thirsted there as well. Sinners look to chase down the rest as the duo might be looking to push on into Elite here. Verk and Red Flag getting tagged up by that need there as now Sinners looking towards their way. They take one. Taking shots. They're still Red Alert players too, backed by Broken Spirit. Red Alert. Gonna get taken on out there. Nope. Just vert. Red flag still down below. He's landing right on top of him from 4T. Elite Esports looking for that Elam onto red flag. Now changes their focus on to centers here. Rockies in the 5-stack here. Going to be looking to try to jump onto the windowsill to get an angle onto these players. Going to jump on out. This might not be the best idea here, Beans. You are a little split apart from your team. You want to stay more behind cover. You could possibly get onto the roof. 11 teams alive. Shall see how this goes. New Era making their way in. Looking to take a fight with the EXO Elite now here. Gonna be looking to pick up their second Elam here. As Rag right up ahead. Gonna be spotting out the rest of EXO here. Broken Spirits right next to Sue 57. As Rag stopping here out in the open. Closing on in stage number 3. Gonna be heading over to stage number 4 here soon. So let's see how this is gonna go. It's now Elite 4 and Centers taking a fight. 4T gonna get knocked there by Centers. Centers getting that knocked onto 4T. There's still that player here. Still that one player. That's going to be Beans actually here knocked. But the rest of Centers pushing on overs. Beans needing to be the one not to get knocked. Shoot to survive. Sending Bob down into Opozo. Might look to third party this fight. That's Elite Esports holding the side room here. Can't I move? There we go. Yes, we do have Alex on this side here. Looking, trying to hold off against Scarface. Scarface looking to throw needs towards Alex here right now. Scarface getting tagged on up as well. That's going to be the likes of X-rated third party in this fight. Helping the likes of Elite Esports on out. Leon getting spotted here. That's going to be Neon getting knocked and thirsted immediately. 4T. Getting that knock with the DBS now, just down to W. Being still knocked right now. Shall see how this goes. Broken Spirits making their way on in. X-rated looking to do the same right now. New Era and EXO moving towards Bob. Bob needs to be a little careful here as a solo, but being on top of the roof here of this building gonna be insane. Gonna spot Wawasan, not gonna take no shots, gonna get the knock, gonna look for the thirst as well, but now New Era gonna be aware of him as EXO stopping down below him, but the rest of his teammates gonna be looking to help him on out. Taking shots towards him here. EXO, just a trio. I'm not really sure. I don't remember how you get onto this roof. I think it's from the side of one of these 5 stories. You jump onto that side there. Shoot 2-5. Looking towards Broken Spirit right now. As they're looking to move on towards Static. But Rashib trying to make his way on in as well. Low speed. Car getting exploded as well there. Bob having all these EXO players below him. But he's looking towards Rajib for that Elam. He could possibly pick up for his teammate on to the New Era player. That's Rajib. Gonna be moving through the warehouse right now. Bob gonna spot him on out. Maybe take some shots here in a second. As he does pick up that knock onto Rajib. That's now Static on edge of zone. Shoot to survive. Going to be looking to make their way on in here now. El Pozo still in the zone. Static does get spotted there by Bob. Bob picking up the 3-piece onto New Era. Now Bob going to be calling that out. Hey, that's free. It's in zone. You can move on in. EXO might be looking to make their way on in. Broken Spirits taking a fight with Emperors here. Does get spotted there. Casper his way. Tag him on up there. As they might be looking. Bob picking up a knock there. Actually here. As that's going to be on Emperor, I believe. Not really sure. Bob. Klaus picking up a thirst. To Broken Spirits there. As Bob is looking towards EXO, as now the rest of Shoot to Survive going to be making some shots towards EXO there. Shoot to Survive making their way on in. Bob trying to figure out where his next move is going to be. Sentinels taking a fight here with Elite Esports. So we shall see how this is going to go. Bob is going to jump on off the beat. Building their Sentinels moving on into Elite Esports. Getting knocked. Cloudy going to get knocked there as well. Sentinels taking the loss. Bro getting knocked there as well. 10 eliminations here for Elite Esports as Rockies with the 1v4 onto Sentinels. 14 not even helping out his teammate. Setting in the back there. As that is going to be Rockies up to 6 elims here. Shoot to Survive, now making their way on in here. 4 eliminations, looking towards Broken Spirits here right now. Shall see how this is gonna go now. Top 7, 21 alive. EXO moving on into Sinners. Sinners might be looking to take this fight, as X-Rated might look to third party as well. But Sinners on the top of the roof here. You need to be a little careful. Zone does pull 2 for Elite Esports here. Golden Phyra might be looking to play the ridge line here, not too far from the zone. They could move on up just a little bit, play the little ridge line over here on in front of them. They might be looking to do so, as Shoot to Survive might be looking to take the fight towards Broken Spirit here. Bob, Dark Light leading the charge right now. Need to be a little careful. Bob gonna jump on right next to him. Dark Light, after moving on in, pick up a knock. Bob gonna get first row. Replay angle there. Dark Light getting tied up. Casper throwing the need on in. That's gonna get Casper, not Casper. Now just down to 1 more player. Bomb getting taken out early once again. If they could take out this player from Broken Spirit, they could have a spot in the zone through the warehouses. Dark Light looking that way. 7 eliminations right now. Shoot to Survive, wanting a win. Dark Light might be looking to throw some smokes out. Gonna grab a buggy here. As now they're gonna be looking to move on out here. Casper leading the charge. Monarch in the corner here. Just up ahead. Needs coming on out. They're aware that's here. They gotta kill the EXO. Casper gonna get knocked there. Dark Light moving on around. Dark Light gonna get tagged up. Casper being careful here. Smoke's coming on out here as well. It's positive. So that's gonna be Sinners taken out, as well as the likes of Monarch. That's gonna be Dark Light picking up that elim. 8 elims here. Dark Light with 3. So now they're in the zone. Gonna be looking to start slowly moving on up. Back up. Casper moving on in. Shoot to Survive, making their way on in. Top 4 situation. EXO gonna be getting taken out there by Elite Esports. Now down to the top 3. A 4v2v3 right now between Shoot to Survive, Golden Phyra, and Elite Esports. Another top 3 position for Shoot to Survive. Shoot to Survive with quite a few elims as well. 8 elims. So we're showing it's gonna go. Elite Esports need to make their way in. Shoot to Survive, move along the warehouses, but they need to get rid of Elite Esports. Dark Light looking to lead the charge right now. He has 4 needs. He could possibly throw towards Elite. He's going to be looking to do so. Dark Light looking to throw these needs on out towards Elite right now. Tagging up Rockies there just a little bit. He's looking to possibly look to throw some more nades here. As Elite need to make their way on out. Tagging up 4T there. make their way on out. Rocky's getting full healed up. That's Rocky's. Dark spotting them there. Molly's going to start coming on out as more needs. As Rocky's does get knocked. As 4T on the side of the man there. As that's going to be Elite for eliminated. Elite Esports eliminated. 10 eliminations here for Shoot to Survive. Zoo going to get knocked there by Klaus with the M249. Now looking to cook up a nade to throw towards Laughter there as well. Zone 8 here. Needs cooking up onto Zoo. Casper getting the thirst there. This might be looking to go to Shoot to Survive. Shoot to Survive getting favored with the zone as well. They looking to take game number 2 here with the good amount of kills. Again, up to 11. Could pick up 3 more. Get them to 14. Another double-digit kill game with another top 3 positioning. Possibly even just the win. As they do have Laughter on the side here. Laughter need to move out sooner than the others. From his picking up the knock onto Klaus. Darklight gonna look to watch that side as Casper's possibly gonna go for that res. Smokes coming on out. Darklight gonna go for the res. Smokes coming on out here. Ball gonna look to take the buggy push on in. Casper looking to cook up a nade here to throw towards Laughter. Laughter getting tagged on up by that nade. Another nade being cooked here by Casper. Gonna land right behind Casper. Casper looking to cook up another nade here. They get the res on to Klaus there as well. Laughter getting tagged on up. Casper gonna look to heal on up. Yes, Nate's ball gonna get knocked there by Nate. Klaus looking to lead up here. He's gonna look to pull out the instant for 9. He's gonna get a knock off Laughter and look towards Lights of Doom there. As that's gonna be Shoot to Survive, taking this one, picking up 14 elims. Darklight looking to pick up another 4 elims there. Again, MVP. Top fragger, I mean, get top fragger prize money. As Golden Phyra taking second place. There were 2 eliminations. Elite Esports taking third there with 13 eliminations. EXO going out in 4th there with 3. X-Rated going out in 5th there with 2. Broken Spirits going out in 6th with 2. Sinners Esports going out in 7th there with 5. Sentinels going out in 8th with 3. Now we take a look at the rest of the results here before we move into the 3rd game. So now we take a look at the rest of the results. As we do get closer to the bottom here now. As we do get to the bottom. Sleeping Forest being the first team eliminated. Going out with 0 eliminations to their name. Now we take a look at stars of the match. Rax going all out. 6 elims. Rana with best companion. And Klaus with the finisher there. So that is game number 2. They're done. We're going to be headed on over to game number 3, Sanhok. So do stay tuned for that, as we will be right back. So yeah, do stay tuned. Alrighty, guys. After that game, number 2, going to shoot to survive there. We shall see how this game is going to be looking to go here. As, you know, game 1 went to Red Alert. Shoot to Survive got 3rd place that game with 12 elims. And this game, they picked up 14 with the win. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Red Alert got passed up by them. You know, it's a good amount of points in just those 2 games. So, we shall see how this 3rd game is going to be looking to go. As we have this game and one more errand go right afterwards. But we should see how it does go here, as this is 3rd game. But with that being said, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, as we should be getting into this game here soon. Not sure when it's supposed to start, but it should be starting here soon, as it is past our start, I'm pretty sure. But we shall see how it does go here. Alrighty, now we're gonna be starting, I think. Alright, now we are going to be getting into the 3rd game here now. As you see here, shall see how it does go. As we head on over to Sanok now. So let's see how it does go. And if you are enjoying the stream, please leave a like if you want. If you are really enjoying it, again, you're more than likely going to be seeing me 2 times a week with Serendipity, as they also host Thursdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So let's see how this goes, as we're going to head on over to Shoot to Survive here. Plane here. Let's see how this is gonna go. Alright, now we're gonna hop into the plane. It is gonna start from Magnai, going all the way down south by Banthai. Let's see how this does go here. Let's see how this game is going to be looking to go here. So now everybody's going to be looking to jump out the plane here. Let's see how this is going to go. My phone brightness dimming down. Don't know why. Let's see where we get these early flights. So we have 2 teams looking to go to boot camp. Teams towards Cali split. So we have Rival 6 and Vikings Esports getting into it here. Shuyun, need to be careful as there's a DBS in this man's hand. Possibly not the gun you want to be going against. There's 2 players here. As they pick up the knock on to automatic down to illusion, as that's gonna be it. Gio's gonna be looking to get the revive, as now it's just down to Chow here. Chow gonna be looking to move on in Going for the rest here. On to teammates possibly as rival 6. Gonna get re-knocked there. Geo low on HP. Geo gonna get knocked there as well, but that's gonna be Banger from the side. Tagging him on up, but that's gonna be lost. Picking up that Elim there. So we're gonna head on over here towards Sentinels. 3 eliminations here so far. Broken Spirit just having God Kid left. Shoot to survive. Having a center of his own with no one on that western island. But everybody looking to take a fight with one another. Almost there. Now looking to take a fight with the likes of Inhuman Esports. And Inhuman Esports is down to this last player. Almost there. Wiz need to heal on up. Goat low. Goat actually knocked. They did lose Philo. So we are going to see this player driving on out. Moving into the other bit. Red Alert and Sleeping Forest get into a fight as well here. Wiz looking to move on out. Goat might be looking to get revived here. Sleeping Forest taking out Red Alert. Left and right. Over to Zoom here. 27 bullets in the Tommy gun. Giving this player from Inhuman Esports some time to heal on up. So let's see how this goes. Golden Esports take a fight as well. Esports on to Sinners there. What is this? Gaming taking the fight. Now, we see NERF looking to join on in. Go. Try to hold off against that last player there. Sinners. Everyone down here south looking to fight one another. Shall see how this continues to go here. As villains are just down to wrecked. NERF. Full man looking to push on in. Sinners just a trio now after losing. Neon. EXO looking to take on a fight here as well. Quackity being knocked. But the player from TenIQ bit away from this fight. That's going to be Emperor. Emperor looking to get on to the heel right now to get a different angle. Just going to be looking to hold them off for now. So let's see how this goes as Elite 4 now taking the fight with Golden Phyra here up to the north side in Cal as Dom is knocked. Doom as it is just down to Zoo and it's going to be knocked. Emperor's looking to join on in. Beans looking towards right to this gaming right now. So let's see how this goes. As they're looking to take off for themselves. Still 4 up. They get that res onto their teammate. Full reset as Golden Phyra trying to get their reset as well. 4T moving on up along this way. He's aware of Zoom and Doom being here. It's Dom trying to heal on up right now. Zoo trying to hold off. They have some mollies they could look to throw in on here. They throw one in as TenIQ does get taken out there now. Emperors join on in. Dom getting knocked there. There's another molly going on out towards Zoo. Emperor moving now. So Elite Esports need to be a little careful. Rack's gonna look for that room on to Dom. That's 4T's gonna be looking to get res. Emperor trying to move on in here. Not knowing fully where these players are. Racky's gonna be trying to hold off against Low Fox here. Low Fox getting tagged on up. Low Fox on the as they're trading off. Racky's gets knocked there. 4T knocked as well. Sue's trying to get the rest there. Alex gets the reset on. Alex gets knocked though. 4T looking to up. Racky's or Beans actually in here. 4T looking towards Octo. Octo low HP. Octo gonna get knocked. Now it's just down to Assault and Rana. Lil Fox moving on up to Golden Phyra. Carlu moving on around as well. 4T trying to hold on off here. Beans is going to get thirsted. Alex still not. 4T needs to be a little careful here. 4T gets another knock. He's going to look to possibly jump on to these Emperor players. Up to 6 eliminations here now. As the Emperor just down to Rana. Elite still have Alex. They can possibly res. Golden Phyra get their reset as well. New Era now looking to take a fight with X rated here. So we shall see how this goes. This New Era looking for that Elam onto K. Static movement on around. Shall see how this is going to be looking to go. As Ninja did get that revive. No one has one Elam. KD22 is knocked. Ryan be going out to 4T. No one in the backside here. Static still up in front, looking for the fight. Alex gonna bleed on out there as well. As now it is just down to a 2v1. 4T versus Golden Phyra. Shall see how this is gonna go. Molly coming on out. Mean as well. Trying to trade on off. Sentinels taking a fight with EXO. That ball trying to hold off against 4T. 4T gonna jump on out, but gonna get taken out by Golden Phyra. Now Sentinels over here. Duo knocked right now, as it is just down to 32 Nosh and Flow. Shall see how this goes. They might be looking to take this fight against EXO. 11 teams alive right now. Shall see how this goes. Shoot to survive, still in the center of the zone here. We're gonna head on over here. It is just zone number 2. 11 alive. Spread out right now. Klaus and Kemp Alpha right now holding it down for the squad as they are holding the hill. Rich Esports trying to make their way across. Or Rival 6 actually, not Rich Esports. Rival 6 over here making their way across right now. That's Banger here trying to figure out where he needs to drive. You does see that buggy there. Car going too far deep into the water there to the left. They have Sleeping Force to the right. There's another team going by almost there by the bridge area. Looks like compound. So we do have 5 teams outside in the blue zone. Get out there reverse. Being spotted there. He's gonna look for the knees, but low on HP. Geo gonna get knocked there by XYZ. Shoyoung gonna return the knock though, as it is just down to Banger and Shoyoung here. Getting help from almost all gonna look for that thirst on to Lost. Banger gonna get knocked though. Immediately thirsted. Toji trying to hold off in the corner. Banger in the corner. Get thirsted there. Needs coming on out. Just down to Shoyoung here. Shoyoung cooking up the needs here to throw on in on to Toji. Toji gets back up. Reverse throwing needs out as well. Shoyoung needs to be careful. Here's a 1. He's gonna start getting shot at in the back there by almost there. Almost there. Shooting him in the back. As Bob over here trying to take some shots as well with the M46X. Picking up 1 elimination there. Many more to be picked up from the rest of the 9 other teams, but we shall see how this is going to continue to go. Bob's going to continue taking those shots. Casper moving down towards his teammates. Almost there. Looking to move on in over here on the fight. Wiz getting tagged on XYZ. Knocked right now. As Wiz taking up a second knock there. Can he get the 3-piece here? As Wiz getting knocked on up there. As that is going to be Wiz. Only getting 2 of those eliminations, but the team up to 8 though. Shoot to survive. Bob continue taking shots that way. New Era looking across the bridge from Ruins area. Shall see how that is going to go. As Zohnny is going to pop. Going to be looking to go up north. Shoot to survive. Is going to have to leave the hill for now. But they're going to have first choice of making their way on in and on what compounds they want to take. So we shall see how this is going to go as 8 other teams going to be making their way in. Teams that are going to be a little tied up, a little hurt. EXO with 6 elims. Golden Phyra, a duo. Duo needs to be careful here as there's a team further behind them. EXO possibly going to be looking to shoot them in the back, but they need to be a little careful. Let's see how this is going to go here. Shoot to survive, making their way in. Wiz, or Zoom actually, passing by. Klaus staying up on the hill. Bob still up on the hill as well. Casper and Darklight going to be looking to take some shots here towards Zoom. Casper going to take some shots there with the M46X there. So we shall see how this is going to continue to go. As Goat passing on by. Casper going to jump over the wall there, take some shots towards Goat there. They have another player. That's going to be Wiz passing on by. Wiz getting passed on up. Wiz going to get knocked there by Casper. They're going to look for that thirst as well. Casper avoiding the shots from almost there. Getting a little tagged up though. As he's going to be looking to heal up a little bit. As I think Klaus from above taking some shots. So we do have Golden Phyra moving on into Houghton. NERF moving towards New Era. New Era playing the hillside for now. So we shall see how that is going to go for them. Take a look at the zone. Half of the zone is in the water, so we shall see how this goes. It is zone 3, going to be going into zone number 4 here. So let's see how it is going to be going here soon, and how much of it's going to stay in the water. So we do still have EXO and Sentinels on the bridge here. Broken Spirits over there as well. Might be looking at third parties. Flow and 32 Nosh. They're going to spot God Kid there, not taking any shots, but they're more focused on EXO. That's Quackity taking out God Kid. Slayer going to get spotted there, almost going to get knocked there, but Flo going to be looking to cook up a need here. Can he get the knock on the Spets and Slayer? Spets is going to get tagged up by that need. Slayer's going to have to take that 1v1. Slayer's going to get knocked there. 32 Nosh getting tagged up by the need. As now the rest of EXO going to be looking to join on in. Some more shots coming on out. Nosh might just get knocked as he's healing on up right now. Flo going to try to have the help out his homie. That's going to be Sentinels taking on out there. 9 eliminations for EXO here. Now let's take a look at the map. Zone popping, looking to favor Houghton. Shoot to survive, holding the edge compound here for now. Looking towards almost there, being careful of their backside, but the likes of Golden Phyra and X-Rated taking a fight. Golden Phyra picking up 6 elims, picking up 2 free ones there. Head on back over here to shoot to survive. Towards almost there. Right now, they pick up a knock onto Casper. Now they're both there. The thirst there, as well as they're looking towards New Era. His way on in. Casper tagging through. Picking up a run over there onto Zoom. As Zoom picking up maybe 1 or 2. Picking up the 1v2 on Golden Phyra. Bob along here, trying to find a spot against the likes of New as Bob's looking towards the NERF. Bob does not have a helmet. As for Heb, does get knocked there. Klaus moving on over here. Klaus with the ghillie suit, looking towards NERF. No one gonna get knocked there. There's no one looking to be thirsty there by Darklight. Darklight picking up a healing for this game. Stealing that away from NERF as New Era trying to get the reset onto Reb. Static moving on down, looking to hold the backside for his team, but shoot to survive. Wanting these elims. Bob not having a helmet, needs to be a little careful here. Wow, it's gonna get knocked there by Dark Light. Dark Light gonna get knocked there by Static, but gonna be looking to be rezzed by his teammate. Static gonna be hurt here by Bob. Bob needing a helmet, I'd say, so he doesn't get one tap to the head. Klaus is gonna be looking to go for an angle here around the hill. He's possibly gonna spot out NERF from up here. Shall see. He looks a little to the left. He does hear the knee going off, but looking to make sure, watch more left. He's gonna hop back in the car, move back into the compound. Bob trying to find a spot. Hot 10 being where zone is. Bob gonna look to hop back in the coop right now as shoot to survive. Gonna be looking to make their way on in. Casper having to hop on the back of the buggy here. They might be looking to pass this outside NERF and New Era continuing their fight. Darklight gonna have to hop off. Back of the buggy there. Static gonna get knocked there. Shoot to survive. Now gonna change their focus on to New Era here. NERF gonna be getting taken out there. As Klaus looking that way. Klaus gonna be a little careful here. Possibly point out where he wants to go or where these players are. Soon being on that backside. Klaus throwing a nade inside the house here, or on the roof actually. EXO to their right. They need to be careful of them being on their backside. Zoom being on the roof, looking towards New Era right now, not being able to spot them. Zoom gonna hop on down. Gonna look to throw some util on out. Reg Hib gonna be looking up. Klaus aware of him being over there. As now he does spot Wild. Static gonna get knocked there. Klaus needs to be careful here as Reg being behind that shed. As Darklight's gonna get knocked there. Sheep gonna get knocked there. Klaus gonna look to throw a nade towards his way for that Elam. Also gonna get spotted. And that's gonna be New Era taken out. Now down to another top 3 for shoot to survive. 5 Elams though. There is another 4 to be picked up, so 9 Elams on this game could be possible with the win. A back-to-back win, not too bad. Picking up the Elams. So we shall see how this is going to go. EXO up to 9 Elams as well. Almost there, up to 10 with just Zoom alive right now. So we shall see how this is going to go. Zoom's probably going to be a thorn in the side of these teams. Shoot to survive versus EXO's probably going to happen first here. As Klaus hopping on the roof here. With the 3v3, v1. We shall see how this is going to go. They do have zone, so they could possibly just play that roof, those roofs here. So Klaus gonna look to hop back on the roof here. Watching the left side here. Moving left and right from the roofs. As his fellow Darklight does join him here, looking to throw a molly possibly. Just gonna hop in the car. Shall see what he's gonna be looking to do. Moving on up here. Looking. Move up as a house. Driving around in the coupe, reversing as the warehouses do get favored here. As shoot to survive, gonna be looking to play this wall. Just driving around, making sure some areas are clear here. But we're just gonna be looking to play the wall. I don't know what's going on with the car there. Zoom still slowly making his way on in. He does see Spets here. He's gonna start taking the shots. He does. He picks up for the thirst. As now EXO aware of Spets or Zoom being back here. Shoot to survive. Gonna start taking advantage of this as well. Tiger Need to make his way into the zone here. And Cross has a 90, gets a knock on to Quackity Tiger. Needs to make his way in. Zoom getting spotted there as well as they take out Tiger. Could be a kill even as Zoom looking to run on back right now. Zoom down to 1 HP. Gonna be going out to the play zone as that's gonna be shoot to survive. Taking another game there. They had a third place. They had a first and another first place there. Picking up 7 elims. Almost there picking up 11 EXO. Taking out in third. Picking up 9. New Era going out in fourth with 4. NERF going out in fifth there with 3. Golden Phyra going out in sixth with 6. X-Rated going out in 7th with 0. Sentinels going out in 8th with 4. Now let's take a look at the rest of the results here before we go into the last match of the night. So we do get to the bottom. Vikings Esports is going to be the first team eliminated, going on out with 0 eliminations to their name. Take a look at stars of the match. 4T going all out, and Zoo with the best companion. So that's going to be game number 3. We're going to be right back for game number 4, the last and final game, as we head back into Erangel. So do stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. As you've seen, back-to-back wins from Shoot to Survive. Third place in first game. So this cash grab might just be theirs. The first game they had 12 kills. Second game they had 14. They had just 7 that last game. But those two first games making up for those kill points and also picking up the win back-to-back in a third place. Let's see how this last and final game is going to go. Are they going to be looking for a 3 in a row? I mean, hey, let's see how this is going to go. As this is going to be the last game for tonight. So let's see how this does go. And I appreciate all you guys stopping by the stream as well. And support Serendipity and me. But we shall see how this last and final game is going to go here tonight. And yeah, let's see how this game goes. As we should be getting started here pretty soon. Let me take a look here for a sec. See if there's any extra time added. Not sure there was. Let's see how this is gonna go. So there was extra time added, so we shall see how this is gonna go here. A couple of more minutes here as now everybody's looking to join on in, so we shall see how this is going to go as we should be getting started here now for the last and final game. Again, appreciate you guys all stopping by the stream and everything. So let's see how this game is gonna go here, as it is the last and final one of the night. And again, they do host Thursday, so if you do want to join Thursday night cash scrims, you can join the server. It is linked in the chat. Sign up for Thursdays and everything. And yeah. You'll be seeing me 2 times a week now in Serendipity, Serendipity. Yeah. Now we are gonna be started here for the last and final game here. So let's see how this game is gonna go. Let's head on over to Shoot to Survive once again. Winning that game. Let's see how this goes here for the last and final game of the night. Alrighty, now we're going to be getting into the plane here, as it is going to be starting from that western side, as that's where it ended last time. Going to be going all the way down below Kameshki there, as that is going to be passing by a hospital in South Georgia there. Roz, Ruin, the Gatsky area school. Yaznaya, Stauber, and Kameshki, obviously. You could reach Severny, Mansion, possibly even Pachinki, Corey, possibly, North George, shooting range, all those areas. So we shall see how this goes for the last game now. see how this goes as these teams are looking to hop on out of the plane. We already have a fight going on over here, as that is going to be Rival 6 over here taking the fight. Lost. Going to be knocked already and eliminated as Broken Spirit have God Kid knocked right now. We also have Emperor here as well. Landing a little late. Ooh, Finger actually going to be looking there as Bob gets knocked there up to the north side as Sinners land with them, as Rival 6 looking to hold off against these teams. Shall see how this goes. Already taking a fight with NERF as well. Shall see how this continues to go. Emperors gonna head up north right now over to Shoot to Survive Dark. Taking up an Elam there on to Sinners. Sinners trying to push up on in towards Dark. Pistols being shot off there as well. X-rated. Taking the fight with NERF still here. Shall see, is this gonna go? Nade's coming on out from Dark. Not gonna do any damage just yet, but he has a stun as well. He's gonna look to throw in. Probably flash him here, but they already moved on out. Klaus and Casper regrouping with them. Gonna be looking to hold the building. They do have to move into the zone as it is going down south. Quite a few teams down on top of one another down south of South George here. Rival 6 losing another player down to 1 HP. Just down to him and Shuyong. He has no meds but boosters. This team is going to be looking for some more boosters here, as that's going to be his only meds for now. Shuyong trying to stay alive with Geo. Geo getting sharp bandages here. NERF now taking losses here left and right. Sinners and Shoot to Survive taking on the fight. Scarface getting a knock onto Dark Light. Klaus being knocked as well. Just down to Casper here. Klaus might be looking to be revived here. Casper with the pump. And Scar. Don't think they're aware of his location here. So they're going to pass on. And Scarface will spot him there. Scarface not picking up there. Neon getting tagged on up as well. He's going to be running out in front of them here with the pump and reload it as they knife him there. That's going to be Sinners taking him on out, losing one, but staying 3 up though. Such a weird last game as everybody's dropping onto teams where they don't normally even drop. Like, why is there 3 teams in Hospital? There's 2 teams. I normally do see 2 teams in South George, but like 5 teams in North George. That's, hey, I guess these teams just want to get rid of Dauntless. Shoot to Survive. Especially after the back-to-back wins and third place Emperor. Looking to regroup here. Taking knocks left and right from Rival 6. Looking to play aggressive here now against these 2 upon them. Octo getting the 2-piece now. It's looking like Broken Spirits are looking to push on in. Onto the players. Are they going to look to do so? Octo get knocked there by Teddy. God Kid looking to push on in. Are they aware that the player is a little behind? That's going to be Ron over here. Uzi in hand. Gonna look to get a knock there on Teddy. Another one, but only just doing a little bit of damage there. As now it is just down to Assault down below here. Shall see on what happens here now. What are they going to be looking to do? Assault. Revive onto the Fox. Fox gonna get knocked though. Assault now looking to take the fight with Reaper. His gun. As it is a 1v2. Teddy not being revived just yet. Looking to move up the stairs here. Now looking to cook up a nade. Sentinels looking to take a fight as well. The Vikings Esports going on out there, tagging up. I believe that's God Kid. Assault gonna be looking for more Reaper with the Uzi. Trying to hold off Assault, but that's going to be Broken Spirits taking them on out. 5 eliminations going their way. Shoot Sleeping Force looking to take the fight with Sinners now. Sinners up to 6 elims as it is just down to Do Bronx here. Bronx taking out 4W, getting a 3-piece on to Sinners. EXO just a duo here. So we shall see how this goes. So trading off shots, not picking up any knocks. So we do have a fight going up north. Sentinels versus Vikings Esports. Vikings Esports already losing 2, picking up 1. Sentinels looking for second on the Mainer, but 32 Nosh and Flow last 2 up. Cloudy being eliminated earlier on. Blah blah on the wall. Flow looking to move on up right now. Looking to take the 1-on-1 with Blah Blah. Delusion does get knocked there. Blah Blah being the last one. Flow being up above here. Flow gonna look to jump across with the pump. Missing those shots with the pump. Catching that there. And Blah Blah with the DBS win the 1v2. Flow gonna be looking to pull the pump out and reloading it. 32 miles. Blah blah, tagged on up. 32 Flow. There, blah blah. Gonna finally get that final connection. Losing the teammate when not needed. 13 alive. Gonna head back up here to the likes of Retirados Gaming. So we shall see how this is gonna continue to go. Such that this game is gonna take a knock there from Slayer. Slayer gonna pick up that knock. Tiger trying to hold off against these players. They are gonna be looking to get the rest. Tiger's gonna jump on down. As Tiger's gonna get spotted from the right there. As that's gonna be Sensa. Now it's just down to Slayer here for EXO. But we are also going to be seeing Broken Spirit looking to join in on the fight here for a third party, or just to hold them off for the meantime. But we shall just wait and see how it just goes. Shall see how this goes. Slayer moving all the way back to the backside. Ape Slayer moving there as TenIQ and almost there, getting into a fight right now. TenIQ losing a player there, as it is now just down to just a trio. It is down to Fatal, Karate, and Munch for the last three here. Shall see how they're going to be looking to hold it off now. As almost there, looking to move on down. Fatal getting a knock there on to Liz. Gonna pick up a knock onto them though. But Philo getting a knock onto Fatal. That's not Philo. Alright, yeah. Y'all know. It's Golden Phyra and Elite Esports. Now I'm looking to get into it as well. Down south here towards the likes of Fairy Pier. They have two knocks, Alex and 4T. Rackies and Beans last two up. Rackies trying to hold it off with the UMP New Era, looking to maybe third party this fight. Rackies trying to hold off there. Getting tagged. Looking to join on in to help out. Zoo getting knocked there by Wallace. No one gets the knock on to Rackies, as that's going to be Golden Phyra eliminated. As now it's Rackies and 4T both looking to revive. Static moving on up here. Going to be looking to cook up a nade. Alex looking to pick up his teammate. Rackies going to... Beans going to get knocked there, but Beans with the return knocked back onto him. And 4T gets revived here. Tying up Rajib gonna get knocked there as well. Trading these off. Rackies still leading on out. Beans getting res back up here. I think that was Beans with a self-res action. Not really sure. But New Era trading off these knocks. Gonna get re-knocked and thirsty there. It is. We're down to 1v1 now. Static versus 4T. Static reloading gun. That's going to be Elite Esports eliminated, as now they're going to be looking for the resets. And the likes of Inhuman is not going to look to go third party of that fight. Broken Spirits passing by. Actually, I think Broken Spirits holding off Retirados Gaming possibly. So they're up to 6 elims. Force taken on out, as that is also going to be Retirados Gaming eliminated there as well. Shall see how this looks to go. Broken Spirits looking to now start to rotate into the zone, as we're going to head over here towards the X-rated up to 4 elims. Now we're looking to make a rotation by the likes of almost there, might be looking towards Silas and KD22. So right here, looking to take their shots. Wiz Velo moving by as K gets knocked on to Zoom. X-rated gonna be looking to take this fight now, but Flow on the side to possibly third party it here. She spots Ninja, I think here. Flow not gonna look to take any shots. Zoom looking to be revived here right now. Philo looking to come on over, looking to get another angle here. K gonna get knocked there. Wiz being knocked in return though. Philo gonna move on around. Zoom gonna get thirsted. Silas getting pushed upon Goat. Silas getting knocked. Now it's just down to Ninja moving on in. Ninja looking to take the 1v2. But that's going to be X-rated. Eliminate almost there with 9 eliminations to their name. As now we have the top 8 here zone looking to go down south there as well. Favoring down south. Now this duo from almost there is going to be looking to rotate into the zone. Red Alert still has a solo alive as well, but I think it's a little too late now. Karate's a solo as well for TenIQ. New Era, a full squad, 5 eliminations. Broken Spirits making their way in towards the likes of almost there. It's almost there. Looking to try to get out of dodge right now. Broken Spirits looking to maybe take some shots towards their way. Now they're going to be looking to make their way in. Almost there. Driving a bit apart from one another. Might be looking to take the compound right up ahead of them right now. We shall see. So good in there. Take White House. Broken Spirits looking to maybe take gas station or even the compound cross. But we shall see here. So do take the warehouse behind the likes of gas station. So let's see how this goes. As majority of our teams are in the zone besides Flow and Apes Slayer. Shall see how this goes. Looks like Vert does take this house. Don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. They took the watchtower here. Or, well, Granny's. So I'm closing on in. So stage 3. 8 teams alive. 15 remaining. Shall see how this goes. Let's see where this zone goes, chat. As you know, just 8 teams, so I mean, they're gonna be pushed into one another sooner or later. Broken Spirits with the center zone with their warehouse. New Era slowly on edge with no one up ahead holding their spot. Verk in the compound. Flo needs to make his way in. Karate as well. Almost there. Might be looking to take the 2 sword right next to them, since it is in zone, as Inhumans gonna slowly be making their way in from the zone as well. It's over there by Fairy Pier. They're looking to New Era looking to drive on around to see what is free. Gonna look to hop back in his buggy. Gonna be looking to move possibly to the gas station, but gonna look for the 2-story. No one setting in his buggy up here. Still anywhere on the other hill. Inhumans making the rotation on in. Flow over here setting in his Bugatti, as in the humans pass on by here. Flo looking to make his way in here now. We have Karate over here moving into Inhumans. A fight after a long while now. It's Karate getting tagged on up here. Picking up another knee. Gonna look to throw it on out for Karate. Gonna get that elim. Picking up their first elim for Inhumans. Making their way in, as almost there, moving on into the gas station, as New Era also looking to do the same. Goat staying in the 2-stack. Philo getting tagged up. Static gonna be looking to get rezzed here. So we have another fight going on in. Goat needing to be careful here not to get knocked down. A little bit confused on what's going on, as New Era taking knocks left and right. Almost there with another 10+ kill game here. 8 top 6. Rush Bib gonna get eliminated there by Bert. now it's just down to no one. And wow, it's no one getting tagged on up. Philo getting knocked there. And thirsted. Wow, Goat looking to cook up a knee to throw onto him there. Goat not tagging him up. No one looking to make his way on in here. Goat watching underneath here. I don't think he's seeing the player. He's going to be looking to cook up a need here. Molly's coming on out here as well. He's going to throw a need on out onto no one. No one getting tagged on up there. Going to pull out the S12 as well. No one's going to get knocked there as Wallace climbing on over. Go looking to cook up a need here as Wallace making his way around. He's going to pull out the S12. Taking the 1v2 there. Up to 12 eliminations now. We're almost there. Top 5 here. Broken Spirits still in the warehouse. So getting the res on to Reaper now. We have 2 solos. And, well, actually, we have 3 solos, a duo, and 1 trio here. So let's see how this goes. Broken Spirits over here taking some shots here. I don't know what they're shooting at. Flo gonna be looking to make his way on in here now. Does have a pop tire. Verk might be looking his way here soon, as he sure is. Shall see how this goes as Flo moves on up that way. Verk could throw a nade towards Flo's way. Takes some shots. Verk now I'm going to be looking to cook up a need to throw on to Flo. Flo moving on up. Making on out. Flo, but Vert going to resolve to stay behind the tree as he takes out the UMP and takes out Flo. So now we're in the top 4. Almost there. As we still have Goat here. Could possibly take the hovercraft. I'll see here though. That's now Inhuman Esports making their way on out. Verk trying to hold off here. He's gonna have these cars coming on by from Inhumans. He's gonna hear them. Could possibly still get out of there. Zohnny looking to make their way. Zohnny making its way on in here. It's gonna look to crash the warehouse here. Take the 1v3. Reaper setting in the corner. As Reaper gonna pull out the DBS and take him on out there. This should be the likes of Broken Spirits game, but we shall see if the solo or duo can take the win right underneath their feet. Let's see how this goes. Broken Spirit with the zone. Inhumans slowly making their way on up. As Broken Spirit's riding a bike right now inside the warehouse. As Reaper laying prone in the corner. Goat on the roof of the shed here. Possibly gonna grab the buggy here. He could make his way on into the zone as the little garage right next to him is inside. As that is what it looks like he's gonna do. Trying to keep the hovercraft safe as he's trying to make his way on. So they're gonna be looking to blow up the car. He's gonna be looking to take it on up. His way on in here now. It's gonna fix it back on up. Broken Spirits with the zone still. God is gonna be knocked almost. As that's gonna be a 1v2 now. Go. Needing to take this 1v2 against Teddy and Reaper. He's gonna look to take on the edge here with the hovercraft. He has some nades he could use. Looking to pick up a nade to throw towards Teddy and Reaper here. Reaper looking to throw a nade out himself. This nade doesn't do damage to Teddy here. Teddy gonna be looking to pick up a nade himself. Pulling out the S12. Gonna be looking to cook up another nade here. As Reaper looking to move a little backwards. That nade doesn't do any damage. Go. Gonna look to reload his gun. Gonna look to pick up his hovercraft as well. Reaper gonna be looking to take some more shots. Molly coming on out. Trading off Molly's there. As he still has 2 more nades here. Teddy looking to be inspired there by Goat. Goat gonna maybe look to take 1v1 against Teddy. Getting tagged on up. As 12 in his hand. Gonna look to try and heal on up here now. He is a little bit boosted as well, so it's gonna heal him up a little more. He's gonna look to hold a nade. Broken Spirits. Need to do some as that nade isn't gonna do anything there onto Teddy. Gonna look to reload his guns. The zone's gonna be going into nothing here soon, and Broken Spirit has the zone. Teddy being spotted here by Goat. Teddy getting tagged on up there. Goat gonna move on in. S12 in hand. Trying to get the 1v1s, get the knock onto Reaper. That's gonna be the up and over, getting the last elimination to get 10 elims, almost there with 14. Taking second place, they're going to Inhumans. Red Alert going 4th. Sentinels going on 5th. New Era going on 6th. 7th going to EXO. Elite 10IQ going out in 8th. Now we take a look at the rest of the results here. We're going to get to the bottom. Shoot to survive. Going to be the first team eliminated. They did pick up 2 wins and a 3rd place. Going out early with 1 elimination to their name. Not too bad of a day for them, though. As everybody was looking to just drop on them in the final game. But now let's take a look at the stars of the match. Goat going all out with 9 elims. Static with best companion. And Teddy with the finisher. And guys, that is going to be it from me. Again, Serendipity. Post 2 times a week. Join the server if you want to join Scrims, as post Thursdays and Tuesdays. I'll be back Thursday, so do stay tuned for that. And with that being said, thank you guys. I'll see you guys Thursday.